black person can run around and say black power and we need to keep the business black and we need to support black families and you need to go marry a black woman. I think a white person should be able to say, hey, let's keep the race white. You should be able to marry a white woman, white power. I think it has to go both ways, because if it doesn't go both ways, that's completely antithetical to what Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they all fought for, was what? Racial equality.
All right, this is why I like Myron. Myron is always speaking facts. And this is why the black community doesn't like him in the United States. The black community in the United States is cooked because this victim mentality. On one hand, they always say black power and every other thing, but if you reverse the rules, when a white person says the same thing, they claim white supremacists, they claim racism. Just like Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson is always going about preaching black power and everything, telling black people who to marry and who not to marry. Why do you think these black men, these athletes, these affluent black men always tend to go for the white women? Have not asked themselves that kind of questions. They're always ready to use racial slurs to describe white people, call them crackers, call them snow bunnies. But when you reverse the rules, they cry wolf and cry racism. It doesn't even make sense. You are in the best country in the world, the biggest GDP in the world, and you're always complaining. You are you're a minority in a country, but you commit disproportionate amount of violent crimes. Check all the black run cities or black cities in America that are majority blacks. You see how, look at Chicago for example, black on black crime is skyrocketing every day, but these BLM people, they will never say anything about it. So I hate it when black people in the United States, in the most privileged black individuals in the world, you are in the best country in the world, the biggest capitalistic country in the world, yet instead of thriving, instead of trying to produce something, immigrants are doing better than you. The immigrants from India are doing better than you in America. But the black Americans, their culture is shit, their music is shit. This is why they're not progressing, and the fathers are not in the household.